Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video I will continue building the TGL Ferrari 488, which I have built nearly half of the car on the previous video. If you haven't seen the video yet, I will put the link in the description box below. We will continue with bags number 7, and start building the side skirting of the car here. On a long part with lots of connectors like this one, make sure the orientation of all the connectors are matching so that assembly will be a bit easier. As you can see, I took quite a long time assembling it and it's a bit tricky. The side part here are a bit loose. Let's hope they reinforce it with some structure after more assembly. We then starts making the rear fender parts of the car here. I was expecting that the rear fender parts will be a pain to attach given the places that the connectors need to connect are a bit hidden under the side parts. But it turns out, the fenders are attached easily to the body of the car. Next, we will attach the cage that represents the engine area body panel. We then move on to assembling the seat of the car. The seats are shaped and built nicely and it also attached very easily into the interior parts of the car. Right after that, we starts building the dashboard area and the steering wheel of the car. Now we already have a working steering wheel. Sadly, as mentioned before, the pedal shifter will not be working for this version. Next we have the door assembly. The mechanism of the door are very interesting. We have a working door knob that will lock the door when pushed, and unlock it when pulled out. Very nice. We then have the top of the dashboard assembled. This meter cluster bothers me so much since it just won't stay stationary and keeps spinning on every touch. You can also see that the decal is not really great, so does my skills. Ha ha ha. I accidentally left air bubbles in here. We will then attach the front fender with headlights built in with the parts. The headlights look simple but it really does reflects the shape of the real headlights of the Ferrari. We then ends bags 11 with the assembly of the front bumper and grille area. This is how the car looks up to now. In bag 12, which is the last bag to be assembled, we now starts building the front hood cover area. After that, we revisit the cockpit area and starts building the A-pillar and rear view mirror area. Next, we attach the soft parts on the body of the car. Soon after that, we will finally attach the wheels to the car. The wheels are designed nicely and looks really good on the car. The ground clearance of the car also looks nice and not too high like some of the other Ferrari models that I have built. The last parts to be built are the roof. This car can be built with or without the roof. I choose to build with the roof, hence, I will need to detach the red bar part attached to the upper windshield area. Here is how the car looks finally. But, we still need to modify some area. Let's move on to that part. This parts here are very loose and it actually not attached to the body at all. This is because the blue connectors here are too short for attaching this part. Look at how tight this similar parts here which I have modified. The modifications are simple. Just replace the blue connectors with this longer gray connectors and it should do the work holding the red parts down. Now the parts are held tightly by the body and won't fall. Next modification are these soft parts. What I did is simply cut it and make it shorter so that it can be shaped more accurately following the body car line. I had to do this for all of the soft parts around the car. That's all the modification that I have done for now. The car looks good now.